Come on in, Facebook Live. About 15 minutes behind, but that's all good. So y'all come on in here and let's get this party started. Get this party started, yeah. Get party started. See, last night I had a different song. So y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Take a seat. No, I am kidding. So I hope you guys are all having a good day today. As you come in the room, do me a favor. Make sure you say hello. Y'all say hello. And then after you say hello, hit that share button for me. And we're going to get started here. That's not what I want. In just a second, I'm trying to share this feed. So make sure you say hello. Then after you say hello, hit that share button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see. All right. It's a wonderful day. Wonderful day sharing this. If you missed last night's radio show, what I'm doing is I didn't get an opportunity to do my list because we were having such a good show. Had a lot of callers, which we definitely appreciated. So I'm just doing my little presentation part from last night. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me start off by saying this is entitled the six tips for effective co-parenting. These are not the only 6 tips. You know, I have to give this disclaimer. These are not the only 6 tips. And as always, what I really hope you would do is take these things that we're talking about or that I give you, take them back to the person whom you co-parent with, as well as think about them for your own personal life, just to ensure that you are following these. Also, I always welcome the opportunity that if it's something else that you, any tip that you have or any best practice that you have, I encourage you to put it in the comments, or better yet, if you really want to, don't just put your information in the comments, but inbox it to me, and I'll be more than happy to share it, and I'll give you the credit for it. So I won't take credit for what you give me. All right. So again, as we know, one of the reasons why we're talking about this is because there are more homes. If we're seeing more homes now that are single family homes than ever before, and so even when that happens, we still need to make sure that as parents that we are effectively being a part of both of our we're effectively being present in the lives of our children. And so we want to make sure, because ultimately it is the kids who suffer when we don't co-parent right. So us adults, most of us already have, well, all of us have our issues already, and so we don't want to pass those things down to our children. We want to make sure that they're better. We want to make sure that they their growth and development is better than ours. So I got 6 things that I want to talk about real quick that will help you to effectively co-parent. Again, if you haven't already, please hit that share button. If you have comments, go ahead and make sure you put them in there in the comment section for me, and we'll go from. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. So the first thing that we need to talk about, and that you need a tip for you, is that you have to, if you want to have an effective co-parenting relationship, is that you have to be the co-parent that you would want the other person to be. So it starts with you. You can't expect a person to be kind, for example, if you yourself are always rude. And so you have to be the parent that you want the other co-parent to be. Because again, we know that when you plant good seeds, you get a good return. It might take time. It might not happen. It's definitely, in some instances, isn't going to happen overnight. But ultimately, you have to be that person who you want your other co-parent to be. The second thing you have to do, that I think that you need to do, that's necessary to do, and probably one of the most important things to do, is as a co-parent, both still have to discuss your vision for your child, and the areas of focus and places that you're going to be putting your energy. So what do I mean by that? So I'm saying, for example, and if you know that your child is struggling with with a certain area, and as a parent, you know that you want to start spending some more time developing that area, then communicate that with your co-parent, so that you all are both on the same page, so you're not teaching different things, so that there's a healthy balance, and your child knows, again, ultimately, that you guys are both on the same page and want what's best for your child. So you've got to communicate your vision, communicate where you're going to be placing your energies when it comes to your child. Number 3, you want to develop a healthy love for your co-parent. And when I mean healthy love, I'm not talking about you want to date them or anything like that. I'm saying a healthy love that even though you are not together, you still have the ability to function as a team. Because even though you're not together, when there's a child involved, it's best a team. I mean a group of people who come together for a common goal. And so just like on any team, everybody plays a different part. But you have to develop, in order for that team to function properly, there has to be a healthy love for one another and for the mission in order to function at your highest capacity. Number four thing that you need to do is you need to learn when, how, and where to do what we call take one for the team. What do I mean by that? I simply mean that we've got to learn when, how, use wisdom, apply practical knowledge, as when to learn when to shut up and when to speak up. There are going to be times in this relationship, in this co-parenting relationship, on this team, where it's best that you practice some humility and don't say anything. There are also times that you have to know when to say something, because it now impacts your child, and it impacts what's going to happen in the future. So you need to have some wisdom to know when, as I say, to take one for the team and when to speak up. That's something that you also have to learn, and it is developed over the years and developed through times of communication. Cool? Here's number 5. The number five thing you need to do is never, ever talk bad about your co-parents, and don't let other people talk bad about your co-parent. Well, why do you want to do that? Because what that does is that breeds an environment where disrespect, where dishonor are normal. And a good team cannot function well together when there is disrespect and dishonor. Think about it even in your own personal relationships. How many, or in your working relationships, how much more difficult is it to be productive when you know that you are in an environment that doesn't respect you, that doesn't honor you, that doesn't want you? Guess what? It's okay that you guys are not together and still respect and honor one another. As a matter of fact, your child needs to see that, because that is the first opportunity they will get to learn as to how they should respect and honor other people. I am one of those people who think that respect, we like to debate about whether respect is earned or given. I'm one of those people who believes that respect is something that should be given to everyone, but that trust is something that should be earned by everyone. So I respect, simply you respect that person because of their position, because they're a person, because they're human, meaning you treat them in a healthy way. But you don't necessarily trust every single person, okay? Y'all see the difference? And so I think that what you do when you don't talk bad about the other person, and when you don't let other people talk about the other person, is you maintain a level of respect for them, and you demand that other people maintain a level of respect and honor for them that is translated into how your child views you as well as the co-parent. Number six thing, and I think I said number 2 was probably the most important, but let me take that back. Number 6 is actually the most important, because without number 6, all the other ones don't happen. So here it is. Number 6 is you need to heal from the wounds of your breakup. Your child needs 2, not 1, but 2 healthy parents in order to have the best opportunity to have proper development. I'm going to say that again. You need to heal from the wounds of your breakup. And this goes for men and for women. Your child needs the reason. My personal belief is that I believe that there is a mother and a father is because a child, a human being, needs both people to pour into them their identity, their emotional stability, their understanding of how they respond to certain things. And if you're not healthy and you have stopped your development at the place of a breakup, then your child will never get to really fully understand who they were, because the only person they know is the person that you were when you all broke up. So you have to heal, you have to develop, and in that process of healing and in that process of developing, then you're able to be a more effective teacher, a more compassionate person, and just an overall better human being. So you've got to take the time to heal, and in the process of healing, again, you will find out more about yourself than you ever thought that were imaginable. So again, those are 6 things. Those are not the only 6 things, again, but those are 6 tips that you can do, that you can use in order to help co-parent better. Ultimately, listen, guys, I've been for those who are new to me, I am divorced, been divorced for several years. We co-parent just fine. Do you have your moments? No doubt. But I can promise you, if you think that it is that you don't have to work with your co-parent, or that working with your co-parent, not working with your co-parent is easier, it's just not true. It is better for you. It is better for your child. It is better for the co-parent that all of you, all 3 of you, or however many children you have, are on the same page, because ultimately it is about the betterment of our children. And we need our children to be healthy. We need our children to be whole. We need our children to do the things that they were born to do. I believe that our children are a gift, and it is up to us, and it is beneficial for us to make sure that our children have the best possible opportunity to walk in the purpose that they were born for. So those are 6 tips. Again, do what you will with them. If you have other tips, if other things that work for you, please put them in the comments. Or like I said, if you have something that you try, that you enjoy, that you try and that works for you, or things that don't work for you and you think it's better for you to inbox it to me, please go ahead. I'm okay with that. And if you want me to share it, then I'll share it. But again, I think that we've got to get better at having healthy relationships with one another, because our children need us. Part of the reason why we have such dysfunction right now is not because of the children. It's because as parents, we haven't done our job to empower, enable, equip them with the things that they need. And I want us to do better. All right, y'all. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you for giving me your time. Again, if you haven't hit the share button, please do. And also, if you missed last night's radio show or last night's podcast, y'all need to check it out. We had a very good discussion about child support. The Firestarter gave us seven levels of listening. The hot topic was great. We got a whole bunch so all of that was good. And last but definitely not least, I got one announcement to give you. We are, for those of you who don't know, Scoop Nation, or Global Drive Network, which is my company, we have, for Thanksgiving, we fed families in about 5 cities. Well, for Christmas, we are adopting families for Christmas, and we need your help. So if you are in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area, Oklahoma City, if you are in Chicago, if you are in Dallas or Houston, if you're not in any of those cities and you want to help us, I'm going to post some information that we're going to start giving you the family information so we can start. We're buying toys for the kids for Thanksgiving, and so we need all the help that we can. We've got at least one family in each of those cities, but probably more. So I need your help. These kids, we would definitely need your help, and so we would definitely appreciate it. I'm going to post the information here on my page shortly, but literally, if you just want to donate money, you can donate money, and if you want to donate the actual toys, then I'll post the meetup. Over the next couple of days and stuff, I'll be posting the meetup places and locations for where you can drop off your toy donations for children. But we're going to continue to do good work. The families who we fed for Thanksgiving, we're so appreciative, and it did us well too. So I just want you guys, again, if you can help, please do, and we would definitely appreciate it. So y'all have a good rest of your day. I love you guys again. I appreciate you guys, and please let us continue to do. If you're already doing it, thank you. But if not, please, let's start making decisions that are better for our children. All right, I love y'all. Be blessed. Have a good day.